Hello everyone, welcome to the start of how to create your online personal training website. So by the end of this video, you will get to this point where you have created your website, or you've purchased your server, you've got the email template uploaded, and you've got to this point where your website is looking like the default one I have on the screen at the minute with all the information and stuff in it. So that once you get to that point, we're all set up. In the following videos, you'll be able to customize it and start adding your own products, your own payment gateway, such as PayPal, adding your email account, so any kind of invoices that are sent out for people purchasing your programs come from your personal or your professional email address. So anyway, let's get on with it. I'm going to cut to the next part of the video, which is me setting up the website with you. Hi everyone, so in this video we're going to go through exactly how to set up your website, email and your server so you're ready to import the DIY site into it. It's very simple. If you can basically make a Facebook account, you can do this. So on the screen here we have some to-do lists. So we're going to choose a domain name. We're going to create a professional email address. So that's going to be, info at, or maybe your name at your domain name. Again, I'll show you that in this video. And then we're going to select EasyWP server size. So I know that might sound like absolute nonsense right now. EasyWP is basically a service that makes it very simple to create a WordPress website. And we're going to need that WordPress website to import the DIY website. So I'm actually going to go through this with you. I'm going to create an account. I'm going to buy a domain name, I'm going to buy a EasyWP server and just show you how simple it really is. So we'll go ahead and go to a website called namecheap.com. So I find namecheap.com probably one of the better domain name kind of websites, and they also come with a lot more features that we can easily add on to that domain name. So like website hosting, email, all the rest of it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up. So at the top left hand corner you can click sign up. So I'm going to make a username, so set a password. Okay. Okay, that looks good to me. So I'm going to create an account. Okie doke. So now we've created an account. All we need to do now is go at the top left to click domains. So in domains, this is going to be your website domain. So this might be, Ryan's Fitness or, healthcare or whatever it is. So I'm actually going to do, I think it's my DIY.site is going to be the domain name I want to buy. So you'll see all the different things come up here. It gives you more options, but maybe you want, .com. You can type that in there. Obviously this has been registered before. So, but I'm going to do .site. If you want .co.uk, .com, .ie, wherever you are in the world, just type it in here, and if it's available, you'll be able to purchase it here. There's actually a wee discount code today, so I'll be able to use that. Very good. So I'm going to add my DIY.site to my cart. Okay, I'm going to go to down the bottom right hand side and click checkout. And in the cart, we're actually able to add a few things in here. So first, I'm actually going to use that promo code in here. So siteblog20. I'm not entirely sure if this will still be active when you're going through, but you never know. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and add a few things to this domain. So I'm going to go for a professional email. So I'm going to add that. Going to go down a wee bit more. That looks good to me. So the professional email, where is that? Doesn't seem to be adding to my order. Anyway, I know exactly how to add it to the site as soon as we get through. So don't worry if that doesn't add to your order straight away. So we can just confirm that. So get find. Nope. Actually. Okay, that all looks good to me. Okay, that looks good to me. I'm just going to save that configuration. So now just enter your billing details and check out. I'm actually going to use PayPal. Okay, that looks like my order is now processing, so we're just going to wait until that finishes and then get on our way with creating our email and our website. Okay, so we just exit out of that. Thank you for your purchase. So that's my domain name there, so my DIY.site. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Manage. So on the right hand side here, I just click Manage, the big red button. And that brings me to my account. And then on the left hand side, it says domain list. You can click on that. And then you'll be able to click on your domain. So I'll actually do that for you. So you can see here my domain name. You can manage your website in here. So say maybe you don't want this anymore. You can just unclick auto renew. And that means when it expires, because we've obviously bought this for 1 year. So every year it'll automatically renew for you. But if you don't want that anymore, just click on auto renew and then off. So we're going to click on my DIY.site and then manage. Okay, so we're going to actually add a few things in here. So where it says private email down the bottom here, we're going to click buy now. And there usually is a 3-month trial, if maybe, oh there is, yeah, so there's a trial here. So if you just click on the wee trial button on the left or top left, we can just go for a starter email. So that gives us one free mailbox and 5 gig of emails and 2 gig for files. But you know, it's really the email that we're looking for because that's going to give us, you know, Ryan at my DIY site. So get email, purchasing, no, use a domain I own. Yes, so use a domain I own with Namecheap. I'm going to click on that. So I'm going to type in the list. Oh, there's it there. So I can just click on select, continue. So there's going to be one mailbox chosen, that's fine. So I'm going to add to cart. There we go. So we're just going to confirm that order. It is a free order at the minute because obviously it's just a 2-month free trial. So I've read the terms and conditions, of course. So that's just processing the order now. So that's pretty simple. Oh, click something there. So there's the starter email added to my site. Now on the right hand side, I can click create mailboxes. So I'm going to click create mailbox. So don't worry about any of this. This will be all done for you. So down the bottom right hand side, it says create mailbox. So I'm going to create Ryan at my, you can kind of see there, at my DIY.site. going to create a okay, save changes. And it's as simple as that. That's your email created. And I'll go and see if I can go into the webmail. So on the wee drop down there, you'll see open webmail. That means you can open your email, just like, if you go to mail.gmail.com. So this is where you actually log in, which is called privateemail.com. So if I go Ryan at, sorry, I've lost my voice. Ryan at my DIY.site. Type in my password. Easily log in. Exit that. And all our inbox will be in here. And that's as simple as that. Now there is probably some place to get the details, so you can link this to your phone as well. So it makes it a lot easier. But in the future, we'll probably be using that login information on our website, so we can send invoices and all the rest of it from our website through our new professional domain name. So that's the domain bot. So I'll actually go back to my to-do list. So that's the chosen a domain name, done, and we've created a professional email address, and we've also logged in to see the webmail. So that's exactly where all your incoming and outgoing mail will come and go through. So all good there. Now we're going to select what EasyWP server size. So we're now going to get into creating the actual base website where we can import the DIY website into. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to link in the description. So it's going to be easywp.com. And what we're going to do is go to the top right hand corner and we're going to click login. Now easywp.com is a Namecheap company, so we're just going to log in with our same Namecheap account. So where it says log in with Namecheap, just click there. That will redirect to Namecheap because we've just logged in, and then probably redirect us back saying, you've already got an account basically. So what we're going to do now is create a new website. And click turbo. So at the minute the plans are very, very cheap. So this is actually only going to cost me 2 cents for the first month. Or if you feel like you're going to be using this for a while, I would recommend you clicking bill yearly, because it's going to only cost you $26.88 for a full year of hosting. It will renew at around 60 after that. Do not click the starter version. Only click either the turbo or supersonic. If you feel like you're going to have a lot of traffic, click on supersonic. It's not a lot more money, but I would definitely recommend you choose the turbo one at least. So I'm going to click bill monthly because this is only a test account for me and setting up. So what we're going to do is going to go continue your domain name on Namecheap, because we've just bought that, and this is how simple it really is. We're going to go click there. You can see the drop down, my DIY.site. Click it and continue. So your website will be live at my DIY.site. Your subscription will be EasyWP Turbo at least, because we're on top of that we're going to need an Ssl certificate, and that'll become a lot more apparent in a future video. It's very simple. It basically makes it secure. So continue to purchase. I'm going to have to shell out 2 cents here for this. So my, what am I going to do? I'm going to add a PayPal account. Okay, that looks like it's went through. So it's going to start creating the website now. This might take around 15 or so minutes, but that's you. That'll be you having your DIY website ready. So it says it's ready right now. So maybe it is. It's very, very quick. No, not just yet. So it does take about, I would say, 15 minutes. If you just leave it be, it will be available online for you to see. So following this, straight after this, we'll show you how to purchase the DIY website and import it into your new EasyWP website. Right, okay, so on top of while your website is loading in the background, you might get an email that says immediate verification required for your domains. All you need to do is go into that email, make sure all the details are right, and then we'll go down, we'll see our site name there. Yeah, that's no problem. So what we're going to do now is click here to verify your email address and agree to the registration agreement. So that's all we're going to do. Click there. So registrant has a email address verified. That's all good. And that should be it. It sometimes does differ if you're going for like a .co.uk domain name. Sometimes you have to make sure your address is from the UK, because that is obviously a country specific domain name. Anyway, so we'll wait until that all goes through, and then our website should be live, and then we'll get to importing the DIY website that you purchased from the website. Right, okay, so it's been about 30 minutes or so since I verified my domain name to my email address. So the site is now live, which is great. So this can take run from about 30 minutes, but sometimes if something goes wrong on the domain side of things, it can take a day for things to get registered. They just say in that email, so I thought I'd flag that just in case something went wrong. But usually this only takes about 30 minutes. So what we're going to do is going to have a quick look at the website. So here it is in all its glory. So it's obviously not much at the minute, but this is the base WordPress site that we need to import. Well, we need this core, website to import the DIY website on top of, and then start making our changes and, getting you on your way. But just before we start that import, one thing we do need to do is go back to EasyWP and click on the card itself. One thing we want to add is an Ssl certificate. So we want to manage, just click on manage and click add. So with the turbo section or turbo EasyWP subscription, you get a free Ssl certificate, and it is very important if you're going to take payments online or even have a website at all. It's it's 2020 at the minute. You need a secure website. So all you need to do is click free positive SSL, click there and click change. So you let that load. Sometimes this can take a small while. So while we're activating, this can take a few hours, but we can just leave it at that. So once that activates, we'll go to the next step, which is importing your DIY website onto your newly created WordPress website. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I've enabled my SSL certificate. So that's the secure certificate, SSL certificate here. And it looks like it's been added. You can kind of see there, now it's active. So that's all good. So we'll head back to our site and just see what that looks like. So a link directly to our site. You'll now find at the top left here that you get a connection is secure, and it comes with a HTTPS. So that's all good. We need that for our website going forward. So on top of that, you will have gotten a email from EasyWP, and that gives you your site name, your WordPress dashboard, and your username and password. So what you want to do is log in, hitting your WordPress dashboard. So that's always going to be //wp-admin. So we'll click that and log in. Now I'm just going to pop this over at the screen and use my username and password to log in here. Okay, once logged in, this is what you should see. This is the admin area to your website, and there's a few things we need to do just to make it ready for us to import the DIY online PT website. So first of all, we're just going to exit and dismiss those. And one thing I actually like to do just with a new website is remove all the screen options here because I think they're useless. Next, we'll go down to plugins and go to add new. And then in the search box at the top left, we'll type in all-in-one. And then at the very top middle, all-in-one WP migration. So what we're going to do is click install. And activate. So for some reason it's logging me out, but we'll just remedy that now with logging back in. I'm entirely sure what just happened just there, but it logged me out, but I just logged back in, and we'll go back to plugins and click on install plugins to see if that worked. So yeah, you can see it here, all-in-one WP migration. All we need to do now is hit activate. Okay, now using the link in the description, I'll send you the link to this website, which is the demo for the online PT website. At the very top, you'll see two buttons. Now these are going to be very important when it comes to getting your website up and running. So on the left, it's going to be the purchase button, so where you can purchase this website. And on the right, it's going to be the full how-to video series. So if you click into the how-to video series, this will be a full step-by-step process of how you're going to do this just by yourself. So I'll be there along each step of the way, showing you what to click and what everything does. So first of all, we'll go over to purchase. So this is going to be some details on what the website entails, but I think if you've got this far by now, I think you'll know. So like I said, full series on how to set up and manage your online personal training website, available on YouTube and on the demo website. So we'll add that to the basket. So it looks like I've already got one in my basket. So we'll go to proceed to checkout. So I'll enter in all my details here and then just place order. Okay, now that orders went through, all we need to do now is click on download for each of these items. So the first one is the DIY website import file, which is the full website in question. So we're going to click there, and you'll see at the bottom left that starts to download. It is 183 megabytes, so just make sure you let that download and you've given enough time. But for me, it only takes around about a minute. The import plugin, we'll need those, or need that one. And also the login details. So this is the admin login details that are linked to your account once you transfer this over. So that'll be important as well. So give them a wee download. So you can see the three files there at the bottom left. Make my mouse nice and big so you can see them. So we'll go head back to the website, to our website here, and then back to the admin area. So that's /WP admin. Okay, so on the left hand side where plugins is, just head on down a wee bit. Actually, we'll head over to add new because we'll need to add that plugin as well that you've downloaded from my website. So we're going to go upload plugin and see where it says choose file. You can actually just drag from the bottom bar into here, or you can click choose file and find it in your downloads file folder, and then click install now. So when that installs, the next bit you want to do is activate it. And once these two plugins are activated, we can go ahead and import that website. So on the left hand side where it says all-in-one WP migration, all we need to do now is hit import. Okay, so at the bottom again, you'll see the online PT website file. All we need to do now is actually just drag that and drop it onto the dotted area. But again, if you want to click here and hit file, you can find that on your desktop and click on it so you can upload it that way. But for me, it's a lot easier just to drag and drop. So this part might take a wee while. It does have to upload around about 190 megabytes to the server. So we'll let that start to creep up, and once it's all done, I'll cut back to now. Okay, happy days. That's taken about 20 minutes or so. So we're going to hit the proceed button. And then it's going to do a few more things in the background, like importing all the files, overriding the database, and then getting you set up. But this shouldn't take too long. This should only take maybe about another minute or so. Excellent. So it looks like our site is imported successfully. And all we need to do now is, well, there's one thing which is pretty good to do, which is this first link. If you save Permalink Structure, if you click on this, it will ask you to log in again. And know that login online text document that we downloaded from my website, that comes with a username and password. So we will sign in with that now. Okay, that'll bring you straight into this logins or this screen. So we'll remove that. So this is just because we have moved domain. So we want to click enable automatic payments. That's fine. And then we can pretty much just remove all these small notices that have come up. That's just because the site's just imported onto another domain. So you want to go ahead on down, and all you need to do is click save changes. Right, okay, so once that's done, we'll just go have a look at the what our website looks like. So to see our website, all we need to do is hover over the top left hand corner and click visit website. So there you go. This is your website on your domain, all yours. See this heads up restricted content? That is because you are an administrator. So because this website shows like premium content, if you're logged in as an admin, you'll always be able to see the members only area, even if you don't have a subscription. So that's just that. So hopefully this was a easy video for you. I would say the first thing to do now is to go back to the dashboard and just make the site yours. Just finish off. This would be a simple thing to finish off with. Just go down the left hand side, hit settings and click general. And in here, just type your company name. So say it's Ryan's Fitness. So that's it. That's my website. That's mydiy.site. You can add your administrator email address in here. So that could be the one you just created earlier in the video, and click all the way down to the bottom and hit save changes. And that's you. So you can see at the top left here, it's updated to Ryan's Fitness. Next thing you can do is hit toggle menu down the left hand side. Go to users, go all users. And just where it says online PT, if you just want to edit that, scroll down slightly. This is the admin username you just logged in with on that text document. What you need to do now is just click generate password. You can either keep this password here, or you can type your own in. Just make sure it's a good password, and then head on down to the bottom and click update profile. That will update your password to your unique password, but it will keep the same username. So hopefully this tutorial was, I know it was quite a long one, but it might have been worth it to get to this point. So now in the next couple of videos, you'll be able to add your own logo, change the colors, add your own products, payment gateways, all the rest of it, start making your business all online. Okay, all the best. See you in the next one.